This just in.
So I saw a tweet that was one of those that's funny because it's sad kind of ways. It was, well, you got what you wanted, conservatives. There won't be trans surgeries at your rural hospitals because you're not going to have rural hospitals. And it's just like, well, I mean, that's technically a monkey paw way to get what they wanted. They took my cat, chat. My kitty cat. Was supposed to meow for me. Am I punting Asgard Besieged so I can have a sweet misery path? I think I am. I think I am. Well, maybe not. Oh, because misery would just blow the destroyer up anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna play for left. We'll put all these down. We'll fast dose. We'll misery the lot. Huh? New plan. Didn't the bill carve out a small amount of money explicitly for rural hospitals? Yes, the bill carved out a small amount of money explicitly for rural hospitals. And guess what else it did? It cut more funding than they carved out for. Carving out 50 million when you're cutting 100 million or a billion or whatever the number is. They're cutting more than they passed. It's not past the house yet. We were talking about that being an experience. And this looks like it's just gonna be another example of our deck just not making a big enough linear number. We'll see what they do. It's a kitty cat. Look at the kitty cat, chat. Look at the kitty cat, chat. Meow, meow, meow. And we meow, meow, meow. Thank you for the 33 months. Did I blow anything up that bites me in the posterior? It doesn't look like it. A lot of these are quite large, yes? I think this is enough to win this lane. Some of the things we bring back when they're right. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Thomas Massey says he has enough votes to block it in the House. All right. Giddy up. Do 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 do. This is so rude. Never mind, it's fine. Everything is fine. Nobody panic. Am I Nakiaing or am I fast dosing? I think I'm fast dosing. My head says Nikia, my heart says Fastos. Joke's on you, I was gonna play Misery on 5 anyways. Ooh, this is gonna be a big Captain Marvel. It's a shame Nico's already rolled her 2x mode here. All right, chat, get ready to clip it. You want to hear the most shithead leftist thing you're ever gonna get a clip out of me saying on this stream? You want my depressing called shot? I've never wanted to be more wrong than what I'm about to say. My depressing called shot is the bill's gonna pass by a narrow enough margin that if the Democrats who hadn't died in office were still alive, they could have blocked it. This is depressing called shots with Jeff Hoagland. Because for those who are unaware, not just one, but 2 different Democrats were old enough when reelected that they died in office this term. It's 2, right? Please tell me there's not a 3rd. I'm pretty sure. Is it 3? Fuck! Don't tell me it's 3. I knew there were 2. There might be. It was 3. Oh, no. Oh, God. And none of them died, none of them died because they were young and had health reasons, right? Like it was all like 75, 80 plus people, right? I know the two I was familiar with were like in the 75 to 80 plus range, I believe. They boomer snapped that, they did. One of them had cancer and still got reelected. Yeah, it wasn't the assassination. The assassination was state representatives in Minnesota. That's a brutal take. Thanks for ruining my day. Yep. I'm putting that one out there so when it's correct, I can launch my political career. We'll launch it off of that one, huh? Ooh. Look at my ladies grow. Ooh, that's terrifying. You can have Asgard. I don't need more cards. All right, so their hand is empty, but they're drawing 2 here. Joke's on you! I was gonna do that anyways, motherfucker! I guess I lose out 2 sets of triggers here, technically, huh? I guess, technically speaking, that wasn't ideal. Where is Nico going and where is Surge going? This beats Apocalypse on either side, right? Oh, I forgot about Khonshu. I'm beating that though, yeah? RNG. RNG. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nice boomer snap. 16 power Fastos is something to behold. It sure is. In happier political news, I hope folks saw that when the ranked choice voting did its final pass, Mamdani ended up winning the New York primary by 12 points, 56 to 44. I believe we would call that a mandate in the biz. Won by like 6-digit votes. 100 over 100,000 delta. I think we're just playing for here, right? Although I suppose they're probably a Killmonger deck. Jeff Skulls, thanks for the 29 months. Oh, you know, they could be a Negasonic Teenage Warhead build too with Bakari. They're either Surfer or no play on 2 probably means Surfer. Alright, so we're looking for a Misery or a Venom so we can Phoenix Force back some friends. It is, and this is the thing that I really will never understand about people, is it's actually incredibly, like, and I say this as someone who is just vocally critical of the Democrats, right? But it's actually mind-numbingly fucking stupid to me, and it is the summary or highlight of why we have the problems that we do, that we can live through Donald Trump literally denying people due process and deporting them to foreign fucking prison camps. And there are still incredibly dense motherfuckers who will come into my chat and tell me both sides are bad. Like, I truly don't understand if sending people to literal foreign prison camps while denying them due process doesn't make you understand that there are huge magnitudes different between the Democrats kinda suck and I wish they were better, and what's going on is just like actually not remotely comparable to anything. Like, like, it's just insanity to me that we are at that point. Like, both sides bad was like a trash, ignorant of reality argument in 2020, and it was trash in 2016, and it was trash in 2024 for this most recent election. Right? I truly just don't understand how you can live through the last 5 months and be like, but they're all bad, Jeff. There is a huge difference between being appropriately vocally critical when the Democrats make an astounding mistake and being like, it's actually just all bad. Republicans are just worse forged now. I understood that reference. So I think it's like Nakia into Gwenpool into Phoenix Force back to Phoenix Force back to Mr. Sinister is kind of hot. Oh, do I have to give them the Nakia? Do I guaranteed give them this Nakia to not risk giving them 6 power Nakia? I think that's the line. I'm not excited about it, but I think it's the line. Unikia into this domain. No, I want to guaranteed Phoenix Force the Mr. Sinister is the reason why I'm not playing her into Death's Domain. Victory. I'm not quite sure what our opponent is doing. It seems to involve a lot of retreating. The honor reveal of the revive card happens before Phoenix merges into it. Oh, is that the case? Sinister doesn't work with Phoenix Force? That's sad. I think you're right. Farming bot. This is infinite Conquest yet. Oh, our hand is so good, but Mindscape is terrible for us. I'd love to do a snap here, but this just means we're in trouble. Wave. I have no idea what they're doing. Are they playing like Onslaught Sarah Surfer? Feels like they must be doing something kind of crazy, yeah? All right, then we want Gwenpool triggers to hit Sinister and Captain Marvel here, ideally. Yeah, depending on what they're doing, Mindscape might be worse for them than us, is true. If my Gwenpool lands well here, I'll probably snap. Yeah, they must be the Onslaught Sarah deck, huh? Oh my goodness. Do we plus Mr. Sinister for the extra 2 points? So the way Mr. Sinister and Nico's plus are templated, it also doesn't work. So Nico's plus is different than Forge. Forge applies before the card reveals. Nico applies after the card is fully resolved. And I'm handing them a 36. This is 9, yeah. Do I do this and then just assume Captain Marvel? Actually, do I do this and then assume Captain Marvel covers here or here? I think that's the play. I see. What's his name? Not Chris. Cool. Luke Cage. What are the odds? What are the odds one of their unrevealed cards is Hazmat? Cage could just be tech, that's true. Are they a Wong deck? One of their cards is definitely Sarah. That's a given. I think it's just Gwenpool. Sarah and then Wong or Absorbing Man is probably realistic. Sometimes they do play Magic. Yeah, that's a good call. What's going on, Mike? Thanks for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. The Shame Venom wasn't here earlier. He should be cooked here. 25 on the left. Does Jug get us? Do I play for all three? So Jug kicks us out of 1. All right, they won both their 50-50s. Can they win the center? Nope, still not enough. Victory. My goodness, we're winning with this pile of cards. Is that 2-0 or 3-0? I think that was 3-0, yeah? Oh goodness me, oh my, oh my! We set the viewer deck loose in Infinite Conquest chat, and it's tearing through. Alright, have some adverts. We're gonna continue with this run when we get back. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Alright, I'm gonna run upstairs and grab a stack real quick. Be right back. Ugh. The boys have a friend over, and they're playing with some cheapo little drone thing. Oh, the music stopped. You're supposed to be looping, playlist. And they accidentally landed it in the neighbor's yard and were unable to get it to reconnect. Oh, kiddos. We're 3-0 in Infinite Conquest, which I think means I can stamp it Seed's expectations on a Not My Dance deck. We can probably post a highlight with it to get that wonderful political moment on the YouTube side. K Dilla, thank you for the 21 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Mike Jansen, thank you for the 2/3 of a year. Sardacar, thank you for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. Am I playing this on the copy mode? I don't think so. 3 nulls pretty good. "2x Nico." 2x Nico is still broken with Firehair, right? I assume. Is that a safe assumption? How do we feel about this? I think I'm into it. I'll need to make sure I can play for all 3. I guess their copy of Death throws us for a loop. We lose the null path. And Death is obviously very free. I don't think we're capable of beating a Death Null deck anyways, so let's just end it here.
Power must be controlled.
Oh my goodness, we beat that, yeah? Oh my goodness, we beat that. Pucker up, Buttercup. Nice boomer snap, tech card gamer. So this goes back to what is just good strategy in Conquest, which is when you're in a matchup that you think is polarized not in your favor, you should take more risks, because retreating conservatively when they beat you frequently in the long run means you're more likely to get ground out. And like, honestly, a Death Null deck, if they play better than being Shang-Chi brained at all points, they can probably grind us out 5-1 here. Or they're just not going to play it. I would love to take a full mulligan. Realistically, I bet if we play this matchup 100 times, if they play well, all right, I'll take a freebie. I don't even know that we're favored 10 to 2. Now we're here. Now we're here, and I have to think about this. Do I have to think about it? I don't have to think about it. I'm taking Victoria, and I can't cancel queue. Everybody, I'm sorry, not my dance. I'd already queued before I saw you offered to pay for a terrible one. If I hit cancel, there's a good chance it doesn't actually cancel and it just kills my run. I can't cancel. I literally can't cancel. Because it doesn't tell you if it actually cancels versus pairing you. It doesn't let you know because it's awful software and it's been that way for 2 years. Literally can't cancel. And that's despite the fact that like this queue might take a couple of minutes because it only pairs you into other people who are also 4-0. Good luck, Jeff. I know how much this means to you. LOL. Venom Avatar is another destroy opponent. That would be peak Marvel Snap Conquest to hit our polarizingly unfavorable matchup in the finals. They don't have Dormammu. They only have 4 cards in their opener, so hopefully they're not destroyed. I tried to unend my Turks. I think I'm supposed to snap here. My hand's pretty good. Am I? I guess Miserig the Nidavellir is not good, but I do have Mr. Sinister as well. It's close. Merlin Starbrand. Yeah, probably Nightmare stuff. I mean, that could have been worse. Yeah, we're definitely playing Gwen if we stay. The pause was me trying to decide if I'm staying. They are a destroy deck. Okay. All right, so I probably can't contest the center, so I think I just do this. They're gonna Zola the last turn. Maybe? Literally no idea what they're playing. Zola certainly seems like it could be in their output range, so. Yes, Killmonger suggests no Zola. Massive Nico on 2x mode. Free Venom. Mr. Sinister is 24, which is 42. Venom is 51. Gotta go, do I? I mean, the Captain Marvel cover's here, right? I guess this isn't beating the Bucky, though. But Captain Marvel could cover there. Does Captain Marvel beat the Bucky? Captain Marvel... the Bucky is 5, she's 7. Yeah, this beats Carnage plus what's his name? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think they think we're not competing in the center. So Venom is winning the center, and then we hope Captain Marvel covers the left or the right here. So my read is correct. It's possible I'm supposed to Zabu the left, but my read that they're not playing for the center is accurate. Man, thing left anyway. I mean, he still would have been worth 4 points over here. By 1. Yeah, we counted the center. We knew we were winning the center by 1 if they didn't play there. That was tactical. Well, that's a somewhat terrifying location. This is a pretty good starting hand, yeah. Solid curve for us here. Hello, opponent. Well, this is an interesting question. Would I rather Nakia twice or would I rather Fastos twice? It depends on what we draw.
Oh, snap.
There's no way they DC'd after losing that last one by 1 in the center, right? They're 6 to 10. They could totally play it out. They're just briefing us a little bit while they do it. I want to make things in my deck cheaper. Do I want a 14 power Venom back to my hand? Are they a null deck? I don't think so. It's close. Venoming helps their death. Everything we do helps their death. Their death is a free roll. Null plus more gonna be weird. Yeah, I think that's a good call. I agree with that takeaway. I think we're supposed to leave, yeah. My hand's only okay. Yeah, if we're staying, it's a stay for 4. I don't think we're winning. Venom in the center would have been 20, but they're still at 24, so on to the next. Is that a Shank Snap? Yeah, maybe. It could always be a Shank Snap. Merlin seems strange in their deck. They don't have any... They haven't shown... Maybe they have a copy of Hood, but they haven't shown us anything that Merlin has... provides good bodies for Merlin. They don't have good bodies for Morgan either. They don't. Yeah, it's a good show. I feel like Elysium is better for us than them, but our hand tier is only okay. Our deck definitely has felt like it struggled to be able to play all its cards out. Rock is a pretty deeply unfortunate location, given how bad our hand is right now. I think I'm doing nothing. Would I rather read Nakia with Firehair? Yeah, probably, right? Zabu first. I think I want the pluses on Zabu. You have a lot of fours. My fours are already threes, chat. I'd rather have Zabu be a 6. Yeah, and I'd Zabu's last turn play unless I wanted to take it longer. And then the Misery dies when I draw 2 cards. Should have played a rock out. And I think I'm supposed to stand. They only have 1 draw. And most of their draws are bad. I should have played a rock to play around the Killmonger. And then I would have drawn an extra card too. I lose to Starbrand, I believe is their top deck that beats us. Which is 1 and 8. We're beating Morgan. We lose to Null if their last card is Null, but the only of the cards they have revealed, Starbrand is the only card that beats us. Why did Nico go off there again? Because of Firehair. because they killmongered her with Firehair. This is a correct odds play to make. They are 1 in 4 to beat us at absolute best. Likely 1 in 8. Except we beat it when they play it on the right. Cool. That was actually their 1 in 8 to beat us if they played it left. Cool. Nice. I would say sometimes lucky, but skill diff is the actual thing that happened here. How much are we paying the opponent? I mean, they're roping me, so absolutely nothing. If I was paying them to throw, this game would be over by now. And 1A37, by the way. I see your deck submission there from a little bit ago. It'll be up after we finish this match.
Victory.
Alrighty then. Too easy. Relatively quick one. And then as is the case, chat, your infinite conquest win doesn't really count if you don't post about it on social media. So let's take a screenshot here. Set that one as a favorite for the pool. Classic. Combine my screenshots and then re-screenshot them together. Some high quality image editing here going on in Homelandia. New Infinite Conquest win with a viewer deck this time around. Amusing mashup of cards for sure. I don't want Twitch, I want the Nazi site. There we go. Closing thoughts. Elysium is definitely was super helpful in that last game. Some of our draws when you don't have Zabu and Surge going felt pretty clunky because like it's hard to you can't misery Gwenpool and Phoenix Force in the same games basically. Which is nice, which is not nice, which is clunky at times, but in the games where you get to go like Surge or Nakia or Fastos into Misery the lot and to Phoenix Force one of them back, that's pretty reasonable. We limped through putting some stats out in some scrappy games, so that was fun. Feel like we had some good beats and then some misplays from our opponents to let us get through to success in that run for sure.